Hey, it's Anna from Align Local. I wanted to go over the campaign that I recently did in Brighton, Michigan. This is the community page that we built for these ads, and this is an example of one of the ads that we ran. We're looking for people who are interested in purchasing a home and offering a free report of homes for sale in Brighton priced at 250K and below. Okay, so I wanted to give you a look into the back end of my Facebook Ads Manager so you can see for yourself how these ads performed. When we first started the campaign, we started at 272K, but it was very quick that I noticed I wasn't really happy with the metrics in Facebook. And I knew that it was that price was the issue just based on what the metrics were telling me. So we didn't run this ad very long, and as you can see, the cost per engagement was $1.50, which is really, really high. I'm not really happy with my campaigns unless they're 16 cents or less, okay? So then we came and then we did our first ad using the 250K, and the cost per engagement was dramatically better, 7 cents, okay? Because this campaign went over about a month, we relaunched this campaign several times. So this was the first iteration. The second iteration, very similar cost per engagement, and then the third iteration, 10 cents. So there was this upward trend of cost per engagement. And when that happens, one of the things we know we should do is kind of test a couple of different images in the ad set itself. And so on the very last ad that we ran, we went ahead and did that, and we got it down to 6 cents, right? So all things considered, all of these from 6 to 10 cents cost per engagement, I was happy with. You can see the total post engagements and the reaches here and things like that. But I wanted to just show you again, looking back in these. Now it doesn't tell you which is which, it's in the same order, but we can see that the relevance is 10, so we know that we're targeting the audience that we're after, and that's one of the metrics that I use to determine how my ads are performing. Okay, so I use Instapage to build the landing and the squeeze page. Now the landing page asks just for name and email, and we had 861 unique visitors come in from April 7th to May 7th, okay? And then of those, 123 provided their name and their email, which is a 14% conversion. You can see the conversion over time, or we can look at visitors over time. And some of this flow is because, you know, we have ads running and then switching out of ads. Also, social media has ebbs and flows for when users are going to be on there, so there's naturally going to be higher usage times. And then lastly, the ad itself takes 72 hours to optimize on Facebook, so a lot of times you'll see just an improvement after that ad's optimized after those 3 days are up. So this kind of fluctuation is pretty normal. And as I mentioned, there's a secondary page that says, wait, just one more thing we need before we send you your list, and then we ask them if they're interested in a CMA. We ask them for their phone number and then their home address. And a lot of people will fill out that information and not necessarily request a CMA, but that question is important because of course it's asking if maybe they're interested in listing their home. If they're interested in the value of their home, maybe they're interested in listing it. So what does the metrics for that look like? Again, so we had all of those visitors that came to the first page will go to that secondary page, but obviously not all of them are going to provide that information. So we had 56 people that gave us the additional information we asked for, which is a 45% conversion rate. I'm pretty happy with that. Every market's a little different, but I think 45% is pretty solid. And again, you can see the conversion rate changes over time, and then of course the unique visitors has a similar kind of up and down flow. So anyway, I hope you found this useful. In general, 124 visitors per month. Sometimes there are these little glitches. This one says 123, this one says 124. But anyway, that's about an average of 4 people per day. interested in the homes list. So I hope you found this useful and informative, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.